Hello. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about medical marijuana and the benefits that it has, not only medically, but just in general, the benefits of medical marijuana. I want you to imagine this plant. This plant takes about a little bit over, sometimes 100 days to grow, depending on how you're growing. And imagine this plant that can help cancer patients, HIV and AIDS and Alzheimer patients, as well as arthritis, Crohn's, epilepsy, hepatitis, glaucoma, and chemotherapy patients. Imagine this plant that could all benefit them, but they're being told that if you have this plant or you have its anything inside of your possession, you will be going to jail. Now imagine for these people who medical marijuana was their last only hope, saying, if you possess this, you will be going to jail. I would like to talk to you guys today about the amazing benefits that medical marijuana can have, and that the people who are backing it and how much the world is changing. So, I want to give you a little bit of a brief history about me. I have always been a supporter of medical marijuana. I believe that there's so many medical benefits. One of the main reasons I support this is because my grandfather, he passed away in 2008. He had cancer. His whole body was just riddled with cancerous tumors. He begged his doctor every time we went to please let me try medical marijuana. All I'm asking is just to try it. To where his doctor in return would tell him, no. I'm sorry, take a fentanyl patch, take this anti-nausea medicine, go get yourself an Ensure shake, and try and put on some weight. My grandpa begged and said, my body hurts, I can't keep any food down, I'm losing weight, I just need something, please. My granddaughter has been telling me these amazing benefits of cannabis and how it can help. Please, I just need something. With no results. So today is why I really would like to tell everyone about the benefits of medical marijuana. It really is such an amazing thing, and I believe that anybody could, really, if they researched it, they would see the benefits of it. Just like with any medicine, there's definitely pros and cons to medical marijuana. I believe that there's more pros than there is cons, and some of the pros would definitely be the plant itself. Marijuana has changed a lot since, back in the 70s when it was all just about smoking the marijuana. And so in today's age and time, a lot of patients can't smoke because, it may hurt their lungs, or they just can't smoke. So there is actually growers who have broken down marijuana into many different forms. So you can have waxes, oils, butters, edible goods, candies, pills. There's plenty of ways to get you your medicine. And so there is two different strands of medical marijuana. There's a sativa and there's an indica. So I'm going to show you a chart right now. And a sativa is this one, and as you can see, a sativa has a high THC level, which means that if you're going to be consuming a sativa, you're going to get more of a head buzz more than a body, because the THC is what gives you like the head buzz, and it makes you like laughy and giggly and more. It's mainly a daytime use. And it has a low CBD. CBD is mainly for pain and more of a nighttime use. And so the sativa is used with patients with depression. It can help you. It's a mood stabilizer. Really, it's meant to uplift you. It makes you more creative, and it definitely is a mood stabilizer. Some of the things: it reduces nausea, stimulates appetite, it fights depression. It's positive, uplifting, energizing, stimulates your mind, and so that is one type. And then the second type would be the indica. The indica has a very low THC, so you're not going to really get the head buzz going on, but it has a high CBD. So the high CBD means that you're going to get more of a pain. It's more of a body high, and it really takes away the pain. And so definitely the benefits that help people with having an indica with a high CBD, it reduces pain. It's an it reduces inflammation, release spasms, reduces seizures. It helps you sleep. It's mainly used for a nighttime use. It stimulates appetite. And so people with cancer patients, they definitely would like to have a sativa and indica blend. And which is good about growing your own marijuana is you can customize your own blends these days. And it's really, the medicine is fit to form. It's made for your specific need. And so anybody, there's different types of blends and brands and different names that you can have for them. And they're all designed to help you in whatever your need is. So, and definitely some of the con sides to medical marijuana, which is always being talked about, is addiction. Anything is addictive. People get addicted to food, TV shows, clothing, cars. Anything is addictive. But medical marijuana is definitely going to help you. It is addictive, but I think I would rather be handed something natural and I can't overdose on, instead of getting all these pills where I could take 20 of them and be dead tomorrow. And so this is going on a lot right now in Denver, is that children are getting into the patient or their parents' edibles, and they're getting really sick. And I'm not sure if there's been overdoses. I've heard, but I haven't really looked into it too much because I don't live in Denver and I'm smart about my medicine. So just like with that though, as what I was telling my dad was that maybe the parents should lock up their medicine. When you get a pain pill prescription, you're told to lock it away so children can't get into it. So I don't see why people would think, well, it's just marijuana. It's medical marijuana. I don't have to really lock it up. No, it's still a medicine. It's your medicine. So you need to take responsibility. And it's really making medical marijuana look bad. And it's really just upsetting because I wish patients would be more aware that what they're doing is going to affect other patients. And lastly, what gets brought up a lot in the community is that basically your medical marijuana card is basically your free drug dealing card. No, I've never met a medical marijuana patient that was like, oh, I'm really sick and I need this medicine, but instead I'm just going to become a drug dealer. So there's always solutions to these cons, which is one good thing about medical marijuana, because no matter what people like, there's always going to be good and bad. There's good and bad in everything. And so you just got to be able to decipher for yourself and see if it's worth taking on the cons. So, and lastly, what else is going on right now is that a good thing about medical marijuana is that a lot of people are really starting to back it. Scientists are really getting behind it, and the news every single day, there's a new state that's getting behind marijuana and medical use of it. And so I really love seeing that. I'm going to read something it's from a 1999 letter that was written to it was written to the Office of Natural Drug Control Policies, and it states, this study is the most comprehensive summary and analysis. And it basically breaks down that, yes, this was written in 1999, that, yes, medical marijuana has the chemical compounds that could be used in the context of medicine and science. Just I think this was written in 1999. If everybody would have gotten behind medical marijuana by now, could you imagine what could be going on in the world right now? And so there's plenty of people backing it, which is amazing, benefits for the world. But there's also plenty of people who don't agree with medical marijuana, the DEA being one of them, which is drug enforcement agencies. And marijuana today, even though it's 2014, is still listed as a Schedule I drug, which means that it's right in the same category as meth and heroin and pills and all these other horrible drugs that are just extremely bad for your body and that can actually really kill you. And it's still being listed as that. And I've never really listed medical marijuana with these drugs because it's not the same to me. I've never read anything about, you know, people shooting up marijuana and dying. You know, it's a medicine, and it's been around for years as a medicine. And so it has many more natural benefits. And so the DEA is actually written in multiple times saying that that federal law will never get behind medical marijuana, and that no matter what, federal laws will always say that there will be no medical marijuana. So even though there's state laws saying, yes, here you go, we're Washington State, we have legalization of marijuana, it's still federally recognized as illegal. But even if you can have it, it's, you know, you can still have your medicine, but you can only have the certain amount that they allot you. And so, in wrapping this up, I would just like to give everyone a little bit of homework, because I'm just trying to keep it short and simple today. That medical marijuana has so many benefits, and one of the main reasons and how I really get people kind of on my side is I have them do this little homework assignment. So what I want everyone to do is I'm going to attach a link in my comments, and I want you to follow that link, and I want you to watch this video. And it's called Charlotte's Web, and I'm not going to give too much away about it, but it's such an amazing, amazing story, and it has so much detail on marijuana, and I'm convinced it can make a believer out of anybody. And so I'm going to leave you guys with that homework assignment, and I really hope you guys learned a lot. Sorry I kind of rushed through it and stumbled up, but I'm just doing the best that I can. So thank you, and don't forget your homework assignment, and it's really a good video. So I really hope that you guys like it and learn a lot from it, because times are changing, and you know, medical marijuana is more than just a stereotypical stoners nowadays. There's actual people who honestly need the medicine. So thank you.